So I gotta be honest with some of y'all, bro. A lot of y'all do not respect money how y'all need to be respecting money. And I mean that in the most kindest ways, my niggas. Like, y'all gotta realize, like, the decisions you're making right now is gonna follow you for a long time. And I'm not gonna lie to you, no cap, no kizzy, bro. I grew up with money. My people got me a nice little Subaru WRX, brand new out the box. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the nigga that had the base models keyed my shit. You feel me? So, like, I ain't new to money, but bro, from high school, nigga, I was selling Pop-Tarts, bro. Hustling, bro. My people Caribbean, bro. You know, we respected the dollar. Like, bro, I didn't even know what retros was till my cousin in high school was like, yo, you know, you got Team Jordans on, right? I'm like, what'd that mean? Like, I thought Jordans were Jordans. You feel me? But back to the topic. Y'all, some of y'all are not respecting money. And you know that saying that they be like, oh, act like you've been here. Act like you've been here. That shit is on some... It's actually pretty racist, because it's assuming that you had, for the lack of better words, generational wealth. Like, what you mean? How am I supposed to act like I've been here? I never been here. Like, some of y'all never had some opportunities, like, growing up. And that's straight. But when it comes to money, you actually got to act like you've been there before, bro. For the simple fact, like, let me just run up a random example, right? You're talking about maybe like a $80,000 car. An $80,000 car. To most, that's pretty expensive. But some of the cars y'all getting, $60,000, that is an expensive fucking car, yo. Like, no cap. That's an expensive car, bro. And you want to talk about, like, the interest on that, and the payments and the maintenance. Now, I'm like, if you're a person that, okay, that car is gonna make like a huge difference in what you're doing. Like, say you're a realtor that, you know, say you sold a couple houses, and you want to really get your image up, so that when somebody sees you, they're like, oh, this guy's not desperate for a home sale. I could say if you're a rapper that's like, okay, you know, I've been, you know, saving my money and doing a couple of shows, like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get the Hellcat. Maybe a little piece of jewelry, not no big chain, but like, if you got a YouTube channel, yeah, I can see you in the Hellcat. I can see, just so you can get the views and the clicks and the, like, I don't fault that, but bro, you really hustling, and say you do washing windows or car detailing or electrician or plumber, or like, you get money and you go and buy like an $80,000, bro, $80,000, right? By the time the interest hit, you're talking about $100,000. And a lot of y'all need to be asking ChatGPT about some of y'all financial questions. Like, break that question down. I do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But $80,000, just round it up to to 100. By the time all the interest and the maintenance and the bullshit, a cheaper car will cause you maintenance too. But you can get away with a $20,000, $10,000 car. That should be pretty straight, right? So say you spend $100,000. Just think about what kind of down payment that is on a property, on an investment, on a business. You're talking about, if that's 20%, that's a $500,000 asset that you're talking about you could be buying. $500,000 asset. Is that what I just said? That's what you could be buying with 20%. That's most commercial buildings. That's most like 5 units and up. So think about it, right? In 10 years, right? That Hellcat, What the fuck is that Hellcat gonna look like? That shit is gonna be a dusty piece of crap that you used and abused. Now I could say if you maybe bought it and like gonna park it up and you thought it was gonna be some rare edition that, you know, was gonna be worth something in 10 years, maybe 200,000 in 10 years. But my nigga, I don't think them days people been learned about that. They got they stock cars in the garage. You know what I'm saying? The real investment is getting that $500,000. Bro, some places up north, 500,000 will scratch. You can get a real property for 500,000, 20,000. Your $100,000 down is the down payment. And now, obviously, when you buy a $100,000 car, you're not putting $100,000 down, but you are gonna put up maybe 50, right? So you're not paying out the ass. Maybe you put down 40 or 30. All right. Well, if you got 30, you might as well just try to get 50. And I know it's not that easy, but right? I'll say you got 30. You put $10,000 on a car. Get a cheap car. Do what you got to do. Bro, you can go 50-50 with your boy. Once you get that 50,000, right? And your boy got 50,000. Technically, if you buy a $100,000 car, you should be able to run up 100,000, right? So whether you go with your boy or you got the 100,000 and you're buying this $500,000 property, right? Now, some of these numbers, I know I'm probably confusing some of y'all, and I hope I'm making sense. But if you got that 500,000, right? You, from the total loan, right? And you put $100,000 down, so your new mortgage is $400,000. That's your balance. You can go get 4, 5, 6 units, especially in some of the northern places. 500,000 in Florida, where I'm at, it ain't really nothing. I'll be honest with you. You can get like a duplex, maybe a triplex. You can find one, depending on the area. I'm in a hyper area, but the whole point is, in 10 years, the whole point of all I am trying to say is, and let me tell you, real estate is not even one of the best investments. It's not even, I don't want to say it's not close, but it's a pain in the ass. Don't get me wrong. But when you're talking about in 10 years, you have to think of the future with your money. Money is not a thing like, oh, I got money now. No, bro. What is it going to be in 10 years? What is your Hellcat or your fucking fancy car, or that dumb piece of fucking jewelry that you have, your diamond teeth? What is that going to be in 10 years? Probably fucking nothing, bro. And I'm not saying you're spending no 500,000 on no jewelry, but what is that house going to be in 10 years? With all the inflation, that $500,000 house, just from inflation, is probably going to be worth $650, $600, $700, somewhere in that range. Now, say you coming on you buying a up and coming neighborhood. Now that's where you really get the bread. You might, in 10 years, you get a house that's worth $1 million from 500,000. So you really beat inflation. You really beat regular savings rate. Like you did good with your 100 bands. And say you and your boy bought it. Y'all turn that 50 into, you turn the 50,000. So you went with your boy 50,000, and in 10 years, y'all both can split up $250,000 equity if it turns to $1 million. If you really get a good purchase, that little Starbucks popping up on the block, like, okay, wait a minute, that $500,000, $400,000, $600,000 multifamily is going to be worth $1 million in 10 years. Why? Because the rent is going to go up. The rent is going to go up, bro. So say it's 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. Say the 2 bedroom is, I don't know, up north, I don't know, maybe like 1,200. In Florida, they're like $2,000 for a 2 bedroom. Mine is, I get $2,150 for my 2 bedroom. So up north, you're talking 1,200. In 10 years, what do you think the rent is going to be, bro? It's going to be 2,400. In Florida, it's going to be 3,500 for a 2-bedroom. I'm not going to say put it on my mama, but I'll put money on it. You feel me? You feel me? So that's where that money, that's where it's going to be worth it. Where it's like, oh shit, the rent went from 1,200 to 2,400. Why? Because inflation. Why? Because the money ain't really hitting like that no more. And bread gonna cost $6. And a McDonald's, a Big Mac is gonna be, meal is gonna be 25. You have to remember these things used to be like, a burger used to be like 10 cents. You can get a burger for 10 cents? Can you get a burger for $1? Burgers are like 3, 4, 5, 6 at bare minimum. They about to be 10 and 12 in 10 something years. So keep playing around and wasting y'all money on depreciating assets. It's not gonna get you nowhere, bro. You gotta respect the money, bro. It's all math. Y'all gotta do the math with the money. So like, all right, now in 10 years, when y'all both like, oh shit, we just sold the fucking house for $1 million. Yeah, we split up the 250, or you got the whole 500. That's when you go buy the car, bro. You feel me? That's when the Hellcat's gonna be probably like 125, if they even got them shits no more. They're gonna be like the electric Hellcat. They're gonna be like 150. Then you go take the 150 out the 500 and you buy the Hellcat. You don't buy it now. You buy it later. When it makes sense. When it's like, oh shit, I still got like, what is it, 350 left to go play with now? To put it into the next one. And then the next one. And then the next one. You don't get the splurges stuff now. And I want to go more in depth, but this is going to be my like first video talking about some shit that I see the culture doing, and it's really ignorance, but you know, it's fine. That's what they put on us. That's what they put on our culture. Like, oh, flashy this, flashy that. You know, get you a Hellcat, you broke if you don't got that. Bro. Just when it comes to your money, if you make it, be very, very, very wise with it. And do not be afraid to be cheap, bro. A lot of us get pressured into being like, oh, I ain't broke. Look, I got gold in my teeth. That. Now, gold is a good investment. If you want it in your mouth, I guess. But gold's a whole nother one. If y'all want me to do a video about gold, let me know. I can do a video about a lot of things. I mean, I'm not young and I'm not old. I'm 30. I just want to like impose some of my thoughts on y'all so y'all can just be better and smarter and wiser. And, you know, because like some of y'all never really got these messages and these lessons. So, you know, make sure you're just being smart out there, bro. Because let me tell you, on the other hand, there's people trying to outsmart you, bro. That's what a lot of people don't understand. And if you done with your money and desperate, when you get into that car lot and you like, oh, I gotta leave with something. I gotta leave. Bro, you know they smelling that shit on you, right? That's desperation they're smelling on you. What's my key at? All right, y'all. Be good, be safe, and be smart. Peace. And I'm gonna be dropping a sneaker collab, not collab, but I'm gonna be dropping a sneaker soon. So make sure y'all check that out. Yes, being a consumer is not the best, but I appreciate the support. And everybody needs sneakers anyways, right? Peace.